Omne salvete, guys. Quid agatis hodie. This is Rockhawk64, and that's actually my new greeting. Now, what you're actually seeing here, I know it's not an LP, it's an update video. Yeah, I figure, most people have their profile pictures, and you stare at the picture and listen to them talk, so I'm going to give you guys something to look at. I'm basically, this is how I'm going to do my update videos. I'm going to walk around my hometown or wherever I happen to be at, and, give you guys your updates for this, for this whole thing. Yeah, I figure, it's been 6 months, 7 months since my videos were last updated, so probably an update would be a good idea. I'm not going to tell you where my hometown is, of course, but I will certainly tell you that I'm in the state of Indiana, in the great country of the United States of America, where we're waiting for spring to come so we can finally get rid of all this snow. So yeah, what you heard at the beginning, that's going to be my new greeting for you guys. I'm going to just pop right up and give you a nice big Latin welcome by saying, Omne salvete quid agatis hodie. This is Rockhawk64. So rough translation is, hello everyone, how are you all doing? Or if you want to take it a Southern Hick style, how y'all doing? So yeah, updates, because that's what we're here for, updates. The big one is I'm actually waiting for access to a computer where I can record from. Because I figured out that I could probably record from a local library, but it just wouldn't be, it would be monotone and boring like this, and no one would watch the video or they would mute it, because if they would wanted to watch something with boring commentary, they may as well watch something with no commentary. So yeah, you see what I mean there. I hate monotones. I would put myself to sleep talking like that to you guys for 15-20 minutes at a time, if not longer. Boy, the snow around here is terrible. Hate snow. Hate it, I hate it, I hate it. So yeah, that's what's going on. Now, for those of you that have actually been keeping updated with the tabs on the side of my channel, I'm actually going to be starting at least 3 more LP projects, because I'm a guy that if I stick with one thing for too long, I get bored on it. I wear myself out. First of all, Advance Wars, we still have 1 episode to go, and then we'll be done with field training, and then we'll be ready to start the campaign mode from there. Metroid Fusion, I believe we just got the bombs, and so we need to get out of the tropical sector. A little neighborhood dog. Let's see. Trying to remember what LP projects I'm going to start right off the top of my head, because, I'm not by a computer. So I'm trying to remember. Hi, little dog. Barking at me. You like to get out of the fence. So, where was I? Oh, yes, LP projects. So, yeah. I remember one of them I'm going to do is actually a Dare LP. I was talking with someone on fanfiction, and they found out I Let's Play, and so I was dared to do Sailor Moon RPG, another story for the SNES. They even found me an English translation for the game, because that's a Japanese-only release. I'm sitting there like, well, can't do it because I don't know Japanese, and then she's like, I got this link to download it, and I'm like, that's nice. Crap. So, yeah. Another one I'm starting, something that I've actually wanted to do since seeing Lucky 7DX's LP of it, is a Pokemon Soul Silver random Nuzlocke run, and I found the same code and tested it actually on my fiance's Action Replay on her actual DS system, and it works, so I'll be able to play that through the emulator. I'll just be glad when I can get a capture card, because there's some of my games that I have that don't really run that well on an emulator. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what the last one is. Oh yes, it's I'm going to be starting an LP over on a game called Tactics Ogre: The Night of Lotus. For those that don't know, Tactics Ogre was the predecessor to Final Fantasy. It was Final Fantasy Tactics. It was the predecessor to that, because that game released like I think it was like 5 or 6 years before Tactics Advance. I mean, not Tactics Advance, but just Final Fantasy Tactics. So yeah, that's the 5 projects that we have lined up. Then I got a couple more that's on the back burner right now. As soon as we finish Advance Wars, though, we're moving right on to Advance Wars 2. I already know I'm going to do that, and then after Advance Wars 2, it's going to be Dual Strike. So yeah, I mean, I tend to do those series like that. Let's see, after Metroid Fusion, I don't believe I'm going to do Super Metroid on that right just then. What I'll probably do is my fiance has actually dared me to play all 3 Lord of the Rings Game Boy Advance games blind, because those are games that I never played, and she's dared me to LP them. So that could end up being interesting. Trying to get a glove on here so that way my hand that's holding my phone recorder doesn't freeze off. It's cold out here. I don't even know what the temperature is. I know it's got to be at least below freezing. 32 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, we don't use Celsius over here in America because we're too good for Celsius, apparently. I actually prefer using the metric system because everyone else uses it. Okay, yeah, sorry for the shaky camera. Let's see. Oh yes, back to future plans for the future projects. Let me just get this stabilized. There we go. Trying to think. I mean, because there's plenty projects I want to do. I'm definitely going to be hitting the Golden Sun series. Yeah, because I definitely enjoy those games. Definitely at least the first 2, not so sure about Dark Dawn, but definitely Golden Sun 2, The Lost Age. Phenomenal games. One of my absolute top favorites on the Game Boy Advance. And as soon as I can get myself a USB emulator, we'll definitely be seeing some PlayStation games. I'm not too big of a fan of Sony games, but they have quite a few good ones. Definitely the original Spyro the Dragon series and the original Crash Bandicoot games on the PlayStation are definitely games I'm going to be playing. I've always enjoyed Spyro and Crash games. Let's see. I mean, I just have a ton of projects waiting for you guys. I'm definitely... Oh, there's one thing that I had an idea for the other day that I'm definitely going to do, and I got this wrote down on my LP idea list. I wrote that down before I lost it in a notebook and then later transferred it to that list. But I'm going to be doing a 3-part run through the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Because there's a ROM patch that I found where it turns your standard Ocarina of Time into the Ocarina of Time Master Quest. So it's going to be a 3-part patch. The first part is going to be a standard run through. You know, nothing unique, just a standard run through the Ocarina of Time, the Master Quest. The second run is going to be a 3-heart run, where I'm not going to collect any additional heart containers or heart pieces. That is going to be interesting. A lot of people call me crazy for choosing to do that, but okay, I gotta hide that because the bus will give away my location, and I like to keep it generalized to just the States, so. And I think I get in trouble for putting people's faces up on the internet without telling them. So, but like I was saying, the third run, because I use the Project 64 emulator, and they have and I was looking through it the other day, you know, just messing around with some of the settings a while ago. It was like, you know, a couple months ago, not even the other day, but it was a couple months ago. But I found out that they have cheat codes on there for it. So the third one, you know, just for shits and giggles, is going to be a Let's Cheat run, as I like to call it. So that's pretty much future plans for LPs that I can think of right now. I mean, like I said, there's really a lot of projects, too many to mention. One more thing I'm definitely going to be starting. If I don't start, now I was initially going to start this with the initial 5 projects that I had planned to start, and then decided against it. But I'm definitely doing the Mega Man Battle Network series on Game Boy Advance. Again, great games. I really enjoy them. Different take on Mega Man, which I like. So that's really what you can expect from me as far as LPs go. The reason why it hasn't happened yet, and here's where we go out of LPing in the YouTube life into real life. Again, don't expect too many incriminating details. But basically at this point in time, I am jobless. And that's the issue. That's why nothing has been getting done with these LPs. I had a laptop for a while, but it was one that I was making payments on, and those ended up having to go. And then shortly after that, the job went, not by choice either. So I've been looking. Hopefully, I can get on at like GameStop, because I like GameStop. GameStop is awesome. You know, GameStop is like the gamer's heaven right there. So yeah. Definitely, as soon as I get the money, another laptop is getting bought, and the LP fund will continue. I guarantee you guys, Rockhawk 64 is not dead. Right now, I'm just kind of slumbering and hibernating. So, yeah. That, and also part of the other reason is I got a 3DS recently with tax return. Those of you who are in America know what a tax return is and know that it's the best time of the year because you get a bunch of money from the government that you paid them. So, I mean, you know, you obviously don't get the full amount, but yeah, tax return. Someone left a giant Reese's thing on the sidewalk. But, tax return. That's where I was. Tax return. Oh, government, what have you done? Anyways, I got a 3DS. Yes, a Nintendo 3DS. And among them, Ocarina of Time 3D Remake. So I'm having fun seeing one of my favorite games growing up as a little kid. Seeing it in a brand new perspective called 3-dimensional. Oh yeah, I'm having a blast on that game. Let's see. I got Mario Kart 7. I got Paper Mario Sticker Star. And I got Super Mario 3D Land. I like Paper Mario games. I've played them all, and pretty soon I'll be able to say that I beat them all as soon as I beat Sticker Star. The only one my least favorite actually in the series, I mean, I know it was a good game. I mean, you know, I'm not saying it's a bad game, but it's my least favorite is Super Paper Mario. And the one reason is that they took away the turn-based battle system. So yeah, I mean, that alone, I'm just sitting there like, this isn't a real Paper Mario game. But yeah, Sticker Star, definitely back to the roots with that. A little bit of a different combat system, where you use stickers to battle, and, you know, you don't gain experience and levels. So, you know, it's definitely a different take on the battle system, but I'm just glad it's at a turn-based battle system that goes to battle screen. So yeah, I've also got X and Y pre-ordered. Pokemon X and Pokemon Y pre-ordered. That has me stoked. I'm sitting there like, yes! Good times are about to come with another generation of Pokemon. I've already decided whichever version has the Y legendary, the giant Y dragon, that's the one I'm getting. I don't know if it's dragon type yet or not. I wish they'd release more information on that. I'm sure there's going to be like a flood of information coming out. If you guys are actually looking for a reliable source for Pokemon news, not just, you know, like X and Y, but other neat things that goes on with the anime and the manga occasionally, and the games and stuff, you know, everything like that. Serebii.net, Serebii.net. That's the website I use for my Pokemon information, and they are phenomenal. So, you know, I think this is just about the end of this update. Okay, guys, yeah, you know what? We're drawing to a close here. The lovely hometown of where I'm at. Yeah, I got you guys. You thought I was going to give a name. So, guys, this has been Rockhawk64 in my first ever update video. Like I said, expect to see this a lot because I don't like staring at a picture and hearing someone talk. Now, I mean, I'll listen because, you know, the LPers are generally pretty animated about their speech. But this is, I figure, you know, is a nice little thing. I mean, you know, it's probably still boring as heck, but something to look at. So, again, guys, this is Rockhawk64. This has been my first update video, so remember, guys, just to have fun with life and enjoy it too. That sunrise looks beautiful here. It was lovely Hoosier morning, lovely Indiana morning. Indiana people are called Hoosiers. So, peace out, guys. Like I said, just remember, have fun with life and enjoy it too. Rockhawk64, over and out.